Oh, Jesus. Welcome back to the JB Weekly channel, everybody. My name's Demon. I'm here solo, which is different for once. Me and my brother have decided to do something different on the channel. Typically, every video we release, we put out is something that we do together. You'll see we swap game reviews back and forth, but for now, we've decided to also, on top of the two videos released together, we decided to do something solo. So as you can see, I've chose to do Minecraft. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to make a Let's Play series in Minecraft and just have it ever going and have fun with it. I love this game. I've been playing it ever since it was released. So I have a lot of experience, yet I don't know many things about the new updates. So I'm going to have a great time discovering that with you guys. Also, I've done some of the boring bits already, so I'm just going to show you the highlight reel behind that. So just sit back, grab a bev, and enjoy the show. So immediately after spawning, I made friends with the locals just to make sure that we didn't start off on the wrong foot, or hoof. Found some pixie sticks lying around, so I grabbed those. Chop, 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 chop some trees. Found more pixie sticks, so I set up a little bit of a farm. I found a great spot to live, so I decided to mow the grass. Afterwards, I was inspired by Shia LaBeouf, so I decided to dig a hole. I tried making my bed, but like my mom used to say, you can't make your bed if your sheets don't match. So I went out and found some dye to match my sheets, so then I went back to my hidey hole, made my bed, and my mama proud. I then went to expand my cave, but then suddenly, I was without a tool. But don't worry, you know what they always say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but it'll also make another pickaxe. Then I decided to Alt-Tab to enter a Discord message from my brother, and then when I came back, I managed to somehow turn on my webcam, completely unnoticed. Just look how happy I am. I knew I needed more ore, so I did the opposite of building a stairway to heaven. Instead, I built a stairway to...
Hello there.
Mine, a little more. Had a grenade thrown at me from out of nowhere. I found some guy looking super sketch, so I killed him without taking a lick of damage. After my not-so-traumatic experience, I then went to play Farmville for a much more relaxing time. Even more pixie sticks! Searched for some food, made a small storage at the man cave. Then I realized I used all of my wood for those chests, so I needed to go on a tree killing spree. Alright guys, now you are basically caught up on all that I've done so far, so we'll just have a quick look around and then I'll tell you what exactly I want to get done today for the rest of the video. Now, I have this, I didn't show this off, but it's super simple. I just have an idea board and things that I want to do for the series in general. So, for this series, to get started, I want to get a little fenced-in pen so I can get some animals, something a little more reliable for food rather than eating bread. A bigger wheat farm, just to breed those animals, terraforming the area, fences, fields. I want to basically turn this into a giant farmland because it has so many like hills and roaring green fields that I can just turn into like a giant farmland, maybe have a windmill, maybe a farmhouse, something along those lines. Next in line, we're going to build a house. I have something in mind that I might try to build before the end of this episode. We'll see how it goes. Building a mine shaft, of course, and then starting a zoo or a farm, whichever one you want to call it. Now, the goals for the series are super simple. I want to start building with new blocks. I usually only tend to build with wood and stone bricks, so I want to expand that to other means to start decorating. Understand redstone better, sorry. I used to do a lot of redstone stuff, but that was really when just repeaters were the most complicated thing. It was before there was observers and stuff like that, so I want to try to understand those a little more. Beat all the bosses, which would be the dragon, wither, and fish, or the guardian. king, whatever you want to call him. I've only ever done the dragon. I've never killed these two in survival on my own. So I'd like to do both of those things and acquire elytra wings because they look fun. Those and shulker boxes are something that I'm super interested in. So maybe super early in the series we can get to go to the end. Number 5 would be build symmetrical. Don't build symmetrical, sorry. I always tend to build symmetrical things. I'm partially OCD, so it's naturally for me to build something OCD. So I'm going to try to avoid that at all costs and have multiple projects going on at once so we don't get bored. And that's basically it, guys. Alright guys, slight and subtle problem real quick. I had a video of me going to mine a bunch of trees and kind of walk you around, tell you what I'm doing, what my plans are. But that footage was sadly corrupted. I can no longer use it. I have the audio, but I do not have the video for some reason. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and skip ahead and tell you what I've done. I've made a little animal pen. Just grabbed some sheep and some cows, put them in there. Also planted some pumpkins. And then I went down and chopped a bunch of trees back there, oak trees, so that I can build a portion of a house at least. And that's the clip you'll be seeing in the next one. Sorry for that, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty guys, now we have finished our tree exposition. We've gotten quite a few stacks of wood. Not as much as I would normally have liked, but we got a lot of saplings. So we kind of tore through pretty much every single oak tree that was over there, or at least within a not too far distance from the house. So we're going to be using a decent amount of oak and a decent amount of birch just on what we have, just to make the house we're going to have. So I have something in mind. I'll see if I could build a little sample real quick. I'll probably start it right here and have it facing this way, or have it facing that way rather, and then we can kind of wrap around. Oops, sorry, my phone. We'll wrap around this side and then expand that way and expand that way. Oh, there's a big oak tree. Look at that. Oh, more oak trees. Huh, I was over there. You can see the area that I've kind of tore through. There's almost no oak trees there anymore, but we have some more over here, so that's good. Probably mine those if I need them. But I'm going to go ahead and build the first part of the house, at least the front side. Have a somewhat of a design in mind, and we'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, I'm about halfway through the house. It's right behind me. I'm not going to show it to you quite yet, but I would like to say I'm kind of going against the rules. Oh, pumpkin. I'm kind of going against some of the rules that we have set. Well, you can kind of see it right there. Set for ourselves, which are mostly just find new building blocks because we're basically just using wood. That's all we have right now, so I'm just going to I'm going to forget that idea right now. We're going to build with what we have. And then the second one is symmetrical. I've only done the bottom half, but so far it's looking symmetrical, but I have ideas how I can make it unsymmetrical in the future, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not really great at... Oh, another pumpkin. I'm not really great at doing that, so we'll see. But I promise in the end, this will look non-symmetrical. Wow, there's a lot of mountains around here. There, you got some roaring up there. Hope you guys can see that. We might explore those someday. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have already broken some of our cardinal rules or our cardinal sins that we have placed for the server or for the series. But I just want you to know that those will not be permanent. I swear I will live up to them at some point. Okay? All right. Just letting you guys know. Alrighty guys, I've just finished the first portion of the house, which is basically just the front. So this is the design I think I'm going to go with. It's symmetrical, which is kind of goes against everything we talked about in the beginning. But for now, I can keep it this way. And then the left side as I expand and the right side as I expand down the hill and down this hill or over to that hill. I'm not entirely sure yet, or just curve around. I'll try to keep it unsymmetrical, but for now, we'll leave it as is. I used just the oak and birch planks and then the oak wood because birch wood logs do not look great. So I put some flowers in the window. For the glass I don't have yet. I need to find a desert or a beach somewhere so I can get some glass. Haven't put a door on it yet. And also these little under sections, I put oak wood on the left and then right I put birch. I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to go with quite yet. I think I'm going to do the birch because it adds a little more contrast and it kind of makes it a little lighter. But let me know what you think of the comics and we'll see how it goes. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the first episode there. We built a decent amount of our house. We just got the front portion. The back portion is definitely not looking as good as the front. It's lacking, to say. Sorry for the Discord message. It's definitely lacking, but that's something we can work on in the next episode. We're probably going to go mining here soon and collect some more trees. I did see a bee flying around, which is really, really good for making a bee farm. I just got to go find it. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there. So thanks guys for tuning in to this episode. I will see you guys in the next one.